The Chesapeake Bay Program is designed to restore the bay to a better condition. The main issues facing the restoration effort are water quality and animal populations. The reason there are issues with the water quality are contaminants are entering the water. Air pollution from various sources such as cars and power plants allow for nitrogen and other chemicals to get into the water. In addition, wastewater from farms is negatively affecting the bay. The contaminants from farms include animal waste and fertilizer runoff. The depletion of animal population is another issue facing the Chesapeake Bay Program. Blue crabs, striped bass, and oysters are all in danger due to overfishing and invasive species such as swans. These factors have made it so the populations can no longer sustain themselves due to lack of females.
The following three graphs show the trend of the total amount of nitrogen, phosphorus, and sediment being dumped into the bay in millions of pounds per year. The amounts of these three substances being dumped into the bay has decreased dramatically since the program's inception in 1983. The program has been so successful that the goals set for 2017 in regards to the amount of these substances being dumped into the bay annually have almost been reached. This graph shows the number of acres of underwater bay grasses planted annually since 2003. While starting out strong, this facet of the program has failed to meet annual expectations consistently since 2006. The following graph displays the number of acres of wetlands that have been restored since 2010. Data tracking for the restoration of wetlands has only recently begun, so if the beginning is any indication, the amount of wetlands restored annually looks like it will continue to grow.
For almost 2 decades, state and federal partners have worked together to rebuild Poplar Island in the Maryland waters of the Chesapeake Bay, which has decreased to a fraction of its size due to the rising sea level. Officials are so bent on rebuilding Poplar Island because it is home to over 175 species of shorebirds, songbirds, waterfowl, and raptors. A main concern that officials have is the contamination of food sources for birds, especially the osprey, who sits atop of the food chain in the area. Officials say that tracking the buildup of chemical compounds in eggs and blood of the birds, like the osprey, can tell them what toxins are present in the rivers and streams which lead into the Chesapeake Bay. Another recent issue for the Chesapeake Bay has been the number of dead bottlenose dolphins that have been washing ashore. About 150 dolphins have washed ashore in the past several months, either already dead or that needed euthanization. Officials are still trying to determine whether the deaths are being caused by an infectious virus or whether it is a drastic change in the dolphin's environment which is causing the unusually high mortality rate.